Hello, everyone, and happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. We are in the end of November, and I have something really exciting I want to share with you. You probably noticed, for those of you who follow me, that it's been a bit quiet as of late. I mean, I have been showing up live on a daily basis, and that is because I am working on something that is the most important for me. And I'm going to share what that is. I'm going to share. And I would also love to hear from you. If you're listening to this live, where are you listening in from? I am still in Norway, in Stavanger. It is definitely getting colder. There is a lot of snow on the mountain, and I love it. But that's not for long because my travel is starting on Friday. And that is what I want to share with you. Have you ever thought about what would you dedicate your time, your life, your energy to if you had 1 month? If you had decided to really give 1 month to something that is not about your work or what generates directly business, or but it's something else. If you had the chance to have 1 month where you could focus on something that you know is important to the legacy that you leave behind, something that will make you feel alive, what you're doing is really meaningful. I'm curious to hear, what will that be? So that's what I want to share about today. So for me, I am now entering December as a month where I do not really do business. It is a time where I dedicate my focus on what is truly important to me. And there are three pillars that is showing up for me in December. Now, the first one you might say, well, that sounds like a business. And it can be. And I will meet people that I'm doing business with, but it's more than that. It is truly in the bigger scheme of the things that I'm doing. You know that I get to work with the women in particular who are on a mission to solve some of the greatest challenges we have in this world. You have heard me say that I believe that women possess a unique form for creativity and thinking that the world needs access to in order to solve some of the big issues that we're dealing with. And that's why I do what I do. I show up as a thought-provoking partner. I challenge my clients' thinking so that we can release these ideas for these women so that they feel so connected to these ideas and this mission that they are on this mission no matter what. So that is basically what I do. So now, when I am traveling, I'm starting my first leg of my journey to Dubai. Yes, I'm going there for COP28. More so because it attracts people, in particular women, who are very serious about this. There's a lot to be said about COP28. I've been following it a long time, since my day in the press as well. For me, it is an opportunity to be surrounded by women in particular that is really focusing on making a difference, whether that is on basic human needs, whether that is on clean energy, whether that is on the climate change focus. So I get to meet with them uh, during COP28. And the thing that is also part of this mission that I have, of I don't know how to say this, kind of extracting these ideas out of women and extract them out to a degree that they see them so clear in front of them that this fire in their belly is really evoked and really like going all up there again. And that is like, no matter what, I'm going to do it. Not only do I do that, I also have the immense pleasure of a meeting with my co-partner in lean and equity and sustainability in Dubai, with all the other amazing leaders in lean and equity and sustainability, because we are opening now officially the divisional circle in UAE. So I get to celebrate that we're going to open up this new division. And what I want to share is, for any of you who are based in the UAE, I would love for you to sign up, be members of Lean Equity and Sustainability. It is completely free. It is a place where you really get to meet other amazing people and who are dedicated to making a difference. And it's about really helping each other out and creating a community. I don't like to talk about network. I like to talk about communities, because communities really move the needle. Versus sometimes network is a place where we're just hanging out and getting to know each other. I believe that network leads to a strong community. And that is what we have in Lean and Equity and Sustainability, the network, but we are a powerful community. So if any of you listening in are in the UAE, curious about what's going on, please DM me, and we'll see if there is still space on the 7th, where we are having the opening event. We'll see if we can get you in. And if not, I would love to hear from you. So that first pillar of my December trip is to surround myself with people who are on a mission and just feel that anchored. Now, the second thing, is very important to me. I'm going to show you a picture. But first, I'm going to share this story. In May 2021, I received a LinkedIn request from a man in Bangalore, India. His name is Kartik. He shared with me that he had been, he's had seen that I had been very open and vocal about my son Benjamin's diagnosis, suffering from Hurley syndrome, or MPS 1, mucopolysaccharidosis number 1. And their 13 months old son had just been diagnosed. And in India, there had never been any treatment for children with MPS 1, whether that would be bone marrow transplant or even less so, enzyme replacement therapy, which is the second or the third most expensive medicine in the world. He connected with me more to be connected to someone else who could feel their situation. Because when you are receiving a message that you are living with death lurking around the corner every day, something happens to you. It happened, a lot of things, to me, and I had to work with it to change it around, to say to myself, why is this happening for me? When I received Benjamin's diagnosis when he was 2 years old, and I was told that he would die when he was about 7. Anyway, so Kartik connected with me, and I want to share with you, this is the power of asking. Ask and it's given. For me, I have also been always asking, give me opportunities where I can help. I'm open to help. So give me opportunities that is in alignment with what I do, so I can show up. So through Kartik connecting with me, there was a double gift happening. He received the gift from me stepping in, and I received the gift from him being able to help. What we managed to do was that something that was seemingly impossible, to get enzyme replacement therapy into India. That was one thing. To get doctors to agree to do the practical work to get it to India meant a connection between the Indian doctors and British doctors. It also meant to get the enzyme replacement therapy from the US through custom control without any delay to Bangalore and to the hospital. So there's a lot of things that needed to happen. And on top of that, we needed a lot of money, a lot of money. But you see, when things just connect, when you just like, this is happening no matter what, I was on a mission. I was on a mission. Kartik was on a mission together with his wife Jyotsna for their son Kushal. And I was definitely on a mission. We managed to do something that was seemingly impossible. We got things arranged in 7 weeks. In 7 weeks, we fundraised enough money. We got the doctors to communicate with each other from uh, Manchester Royal Children's Hospital, Great Ormond Street in London, the hospital in India, the doctor who was dedicated to do this. We managed to start fundraising with a lot of uh, donations coming in from all over the world. Just remarkable. And then when he received that in 7 weeks, he started enzyme replacement therapy. Now he also got a match on his bone marrow. That meant that we could step in even further to ensure that Kushal didn't just receive intravenous enzyme replacement therapy, but could now produce it on his own. And I want to share a picture of him. This is not the picture. Let's see. This picture here is from a Zoom call. This is the very first time that I met with Kushal. This is back in 2021. We're on Zoom. I'm talking to his parents. And I feel this rush of, I was crying because I didn't know at the time how I could help. But as many of you have heard me say so many times before, forget the how. Focus on what is it that you're doing? Why is it so important? See it, feel it, sense it in your body, and the how will be revealed. So this is Kushal. He is then about 13, 14 months. And I'm over there, I'm taking the photo, and it was just so fun, right? And let me see, turn it away. So what is happening is that for these more than 2 years now, no, 2 years, we have been in dialogue almost every single day. It's a part of my family. They have been so through my grieving because a year later I lost Benjamin, and I feel that I've been so blessed. Like Benjamin has a brother there, I would have a grandchild, I would have something so profoundly important to me. So the beautiful thing is that on the 8th of December, I'm going to Bangalore to meet with them. I'm going to meet with the family to spend time to be able to support them, but also to feel this love that we have for one another, never having seen each other. We're living half around the globe. And I'm going to go there and going to spend time with them and really, really appreciate what single people can do. So if any one of you walks around thinking, well, there's not much I can do with anything, it's a lie. You are believing a lie. A lie means a limiting idea that you are entertaining. And that Jim Quick always say, you're entertaining something that is holding you back, and you don't get to have these life experiences that is so profound. So profound. Whew, yeah. So I want to share another picture, and this is of Kushal Now, Eureka! He is now in, going in. We call it kindergarten, but I think they call it school or something. But it's just so beautiful to see his smile. And, I again see him almost every day, and he's playing around, he's running around, and his movement is amazing. Does it mean that there is no more problems? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is an ongoing thing because there are other challenges that will come up, and we'll deal with them as they're coming, but also being prepared for what can actually happen. So I am there to understand more about what can we do next. And with Benjamin's think tank, we are constantly fundraising, and um, yeah. So I'm just so excited. So the first part of my trip is to go into the space of the grand things, like being with other women, being with other people who have focused on something that is truly meaningful for them. And I get to be there with them, support them, being the thought provoking partner, challenge their thinking. I get to see my own community of lean and equity and sustainability. So that is at the big picture. Now, second level is I get to work and see, not work, but I get to meet with where my legacy is on one person, one family, right? So getting one level closer. That's the next thing I'm going to do. And then the third thing, so these are kind of three pillars in my life, is myself. So for the remaining 2 weeks of December, I am going to stay at a very beautiful um, naturopathic center in Bangalore, where it's all about self-care. It's all about me connecting with myself, with me focusing on my physical body. It has been a heavy year for me. My physical body has been showing up, telling me how heavy it has been for her to carry 27 years of constant fear of death every day. It does something to us, and it does something in particular to the body. And the body she says, Rita, it's time. And she's sent me a lot of warnings with back pain and a lot of downtime this year. Um, and that's why what I'm doing is to give this full dedicated focus on my body. Um, so it's a time where I'm not working with clients. This is the time where I get to sit in what is important to me, and traveling on my own. And I wanted to share this with all of you because you get to know me as well. I'm showing up here on a regular basis, and I want to share what I am doing in my life, um, how I walk my talk. As I say, one of my favorite questions is, what is this problem designed to solve? And I was asking myself this question so many times this year when I was laying down with, my back pain. I was rushed to hospital. They thought I had a brain stroke. I've been down with pneumonia. Everything has been like a problem, so to speak. And I asked myself, Rita, what is that problem designed to really solve? And I realized that that problem was really designed to solve a part of me that has been always thinking, can I really go all in for just me when I'm so used to going all in for everyone else? And that problem was designed so that I could create something new. And that was in a clear awareness of there is a third pillar that is equal the rest, even though it is actually 95% of who I am. But of pillars, usually we scrape by, we give 5% to ourselves, but 33.33 whatever goes for that pillar that is about me. I am the reflection of my business. I'm a reflection of the quality of the work that I get to do with everyone I come in contact with, and fueling that is important. The other thing that I always ask, and I shared this question with you as well, is that what is it that you truly want to experience in life? And the other two things is all about experiencing being with people and listening into what's going on for them, not necessarily what causes they're on, but what's going on for them. What is going on for that person in front of me who is so engaged in solving a problem? I'm curious to get behind that mind and see how can I activate and how can I support and how can I be that challenger of that thinking so we go faster, bigger, and have bigger impact faster. And then the same with Kushal, the experience of life, so important. So that's what I wanted to share today. Um, I'm sure I'm going to pop up. I know I'm going to pop up live from Dubai. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know that I will go somewhere and I will go live and showcase, if internet permits, where I am and what's going on, and for sure also do some live from the opening of Lean and Equity and Sustainability on the 7th. So with that, I wish you a beautiful day. I love to hear your thoughts. I love to hear, what would you like to do if you had a month and you could focus on what's really meaningful to you? What would that look like? Really curious. With that, have a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. And I will finish off with some music.